When you say when love goes away, that hasn't been said before. I have no rhyme that's different this time. There's no words to sing anymore. I haven't a clue why you went away. I only know you are gone. And I sit alone, my heart by the phone. And so I just listen to rain as it falls to the ground and washes the day away. Nothing to show and no place to go, so here in my room I stay.
There's nothing quite like working hard for the entire week and then coming home to this lovely cup of boba. It tastes very good. What's up everybody? Good afternoon. Welcome back to another video. Right now it is 4:27 in the afternoon on a Sunday. I literally just came home from work just now. I usually get back home at around this time because right now my schedule goes from 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And then because I live in Orange County, I would have to take the shuttle from the airport where I'm currently working and then take the train and then drive back home. All of that takes about like an hour and a half. So I usually get back around this time. And then for getting to work, right, because my work starts at 6 a.m., I would have to wake up at around like 6:20 a.m. just so that I can catch the right train on time and then start work on time. Being that I get up so early in the morning, I usually start to feel fatigue at around this time when I'm coming home from work. So like just now as I was coming home, riding the train, I was like dozing off as we were going from station to station. Today honestly wasn't even as bad as a few weeks ago when I got so tired. I was riding the shuttle, right, from the airport just to go to the metro station, which isn't that long of a drive. And then all I hear is boom, 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 boom. I open my eyes, it's the driver like knocking on the wheel to try to wake me up because everybody else on the bus had gotten off and I was the last person in the back of the bus sleeping. I was so embarrassed when I noticed what happened. I was like, I'm so sorry. Nah, but today wasn't as bad. Also, it's a Sunday as well. You know, I always feel very excited about Sundays, being that I worked hard for the entire week and now I finally get to enjoy myself, even if it's only for a few hours. Today, I have a goal in mind, okay? My only goal today is to try to catch the sunset. I feel like I haven't caught the sunset in a while. And also the other day, my brother sent me these pictures of this super cool sunset from Baltimore that happened a few days ago. Baltimore always had beautiful sunsets, but I've never seen them quite like this, where it literally looks like a painting outside. That got me inspired to want to go catch the sunset today and witness it myself in person. It'll be a while though until the sun sets. I think the sun sets at around like 8 p.m. nowadays here in LA. So until then, I think I'm gonna draw in my journal in a little bit after I finish this cup of boba. And then maybe go eat some good food and then we'll go watch the sunset together.
And no place to go, so here in my room I stay. I don't know that I could forget you, no matter how hard I try. I'm all alone and honestly I don't know why. as it falls to the ground and washes the day away.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, like my drawing for today? I got this picture from Pinterest once again. What do you know? Yo, Pinterest is actually the GOAT website. Every time I need some sort of inspiration to draw in my journal, I just go on the website and there's always a good picture for me to draw. Like, look, I'll show you guys what I did in the last few days. So this was my drawing for yesterday. It's this hummingbird. And then the day before that, this blueberry cheesecake. And then the day before that, this bird in the water. Just a bunch of different things that you can draw. Also, if you're wondering why this page is always empty whenever I draw something on my journal, it's because I actually write my journal here. But because it's not the end of the day yet, I feel like I have to wait until like right before I go to sleep or a few hours before then, just so that I can, think about what happened today and what's the most interesting thing that happened. Recently though, I haven't had to do that just because there's so many interesting things that happen at work that I can just start writing during my lunch break. For example, yesterday's journal, I was writing about how there were these 2 Japanese passengers that came up to us at the lobby at the airport. I guess they had a problem about something, but they didn't know how to express it in English. My coworker came up to me and he asked me if I could speak Japanese. And obviously me having been learning for the past year or so, I got excited. But I didn't know if I would be able to understand what these passengers wanted to say because Japanese people do speak very fast, very much like Spanish people. So when they started talking, I was like, wait, I low-key understand everything that they said. So then I helped out with their problem. I even stayed a little bit longer, even as I was about to clock off, just so that their situation is taken care of and that they can go up to security. That made me so happy knowing that I could help them out and actually use my Japanese. I also have quite a few Japanese speaking coworkers as well. So I like to practice my Japanese with them as well as people that come in and out because we actually have flights to Tokyo just about every day. So every day when I'm at work, I'll see Japanese people coming to the lobby to check in. You'd be surprised some of the things that happen at the airport, especially at LAX. The LAX, where, pretty much anybody that comes to LA, they probably go to LAX more than the other smaller regional airports. I've probably met 2 celebrities so far. So I've checked in Lamar Odom one day. He used to play for the Lakers. And then also Ryan Fitzpatrick, who was a former NFL quarterback. He just randomly came up to me asking if he could get on an earlier flight. Whenever I see somebody remotely famous, I always tell myself, okay, act normal. Don't try to take out your phone and ask for a picture. Just be professional, answer their questions and see how you can help. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite things about working at the airport so far. Dinner time, baby. Okay, I feel like I found my new favorite restaurant recently. My uncle told me about this restaurant a few months ago, and it's literally in the middle of a random Korean grocery store called H Mart, which is actually a pretty common Korean grocery store that you can find here in SoCal. Look at how much food they give you. It's literally overflowing out from the bowl. Where else in America are you gonna find a restaurant that gives you this much meat and this much rice? Plus, it comes with the miso soup. It's literally a godly combo. All right, I gotta eat real quick. The food is staring at me and it smells so good. I wish you guys can be here right now just to smell it with me. Holy. All right, my first bite has got to be a little bit of everything. You got the cabbage, the pork, the rice. Oh my god. 美味しそうやね。いただきます。The meat is perfectly seasoned. It's a little spicy. It gives you that little kick after you eat it, but it's not too spicy. Oh my god, they even put an egg in here. I completely forgot about this. Look. Look at how big the egg is. Plus the meat and the rice. Come on, man. Does it get any better than this? You know what I was just thinking about as I was waiting for the food at the restaurant? I feel like I can low-key tell whether a restaurant is going to be good or not just by looking at the condition of the restaurant before even eating anything. There's just certain signs that I look for that if they check all the boxes, I already know is going to be good. For example, the first sign, if the store is in a building that looks kind of old, kind of broken down, or if it's in the middle of an Asian grocery store like this one, 50% of the time it's going to be good. The second one is kind of funny. If the chef and or the cashier is foreign, like if they barely speak English or they have an accent, you might as well just start clapping on the spot because you're in for a treat. This restaurant right here checks all the boxes. It's in the middle of a random Korean grocery store. The workers are Mexican. You know, people barely know about it. That's another one. If it's like somewhat hidden from the rest of the other restaurants, that's another sign that it's gonna be good. So good that this is about to be my last bite. Let's go. Gochisousama deshita.